Lauren Shehadi with you in Studio K with this breaking news on a Friday. Devin Williams has been traded to the New York Yankees. New York acquiring the right-hander from the Brewers, according to multiple reports. Jeff Passan reported this 20 minutes ago that they were finalizing a deal, and then he follows up with the package. Caleb Durbin, Nestor Cortez going the other way to Milwaukee. Caleb Durbin won Breakout Prospect of the Year in the Arizona Fall League. He had a chance to break the Yankees' major league roster this year, 25 years old, played in AAA a year ago, and Devin Williams, the headliner, of course, an All-Star in 2022 and 2023, was NL Rookie of the Year in 2020, and is a two-time NL Reliever of the Year. JP Morosi joins us now with more on this deal. JP, hello to you. I see that smile. You love a deal on a Friday afternoon. Good afternoon to you. How'd this deal get done?
Lauren, good afternoon. This is major news following up on the winter meetings, and it really is, Lauren, directly linked to what happened at the winter meetings in this sense. When the Yankees signed Max Fried, it gave them a depth of starting pitchers from which to trade. There was the possibility of trading one of those starters for Kyle Tucker, for Cody Bellinger, but instead they flip Cortez to Milwaukee and address a need at the end of the game, which, remember, because of Clay Holmes now being a Met, the Yankees had to fill in one of their key leverage spots late in the game. And so now you consider Devin Williams pairing up with Luke Weaver. How about that? Tandem, that combination of a couple elite changeups, both at the end of the game. And then, of course, Cortez will go and help the Brewers' rotation. That's why this makes sense for them. They, of course, and you consider the way that their starting depth has gone. It was basically a year ago that they had to trade Corbin Burns to Baltimore. Cortez is now on an expiring contract. So both Devin Williams and Cortez will become free agents at the same time, roughly the same time. And now you also address with the Brewers an issue of their infield depth now that Willy Adames is signed with San Francisco. We talk about Caleb Durbin, the great native of Lake Forest, Illinois, and notably, Lauren, I love this, a proud Division III baseball alum. Washington University in St. Louis. He is a true scholar athlete, and he is very fleet of foot. He was averaging better than one stolen base per game.
Tell me you Googled that.
Per game.
Tell me you Googled it and didn't know it off the top of your head, please.
Lauren, this is, I love my scholar athletes. He is one of them from the great WashU in St. Louis.
JP, is Devin a rental or is this a rent-to-buy situation with 1 year left?
Excellent question. I do think that Williams' representation and perhaps Williams himself will welcome the move to a place that has the capability of signing him long-term. And at least that possibility now exists in a way that certainly we saw the Yankees trade for Juan Soto. And I believe, Lauren, if my information is correct, Soto did not sign back with the Yankees. I think I've got that right, that he signed somewhere else. But with Devin Williams, perhaps after having to go to arbitration year over year, there is now the opportunity for him to sign long-term. Look at that whip, .97. And I think, Lauren, it has to be said, and I love the change of scenery and the chance to write a different story. These two pitchers in this trade gave up the two most famous home runs of the 2024 postseason, a change of scenery, a chance to write a new beginning for both Cortez in Milwaukee and Devin Williams.
Beautiful poetry. Would we be talking about this, JP, if Juan Soto was a Yankee? Yes or no?
That's a great question. I think it's still possible. It's still possible that we'd still be talking about this because the need at the back end of the bullpen was real. Here's what the bullpen looks like, and notably, Clay Holmes' name is not in this list right now, nor is Tommy Kahnle. So perhaps the need for a really good right on right or right on left, which is what Devin Williams is the reason why. So I'm going to say even if Juan Soto was a Yankee, this trade very easily could have happened.
What's next for New York on their wish list?
I still think they want to get a left-handed athletic bat, and that's where Cody Bellinger is still a possibility. Kyle Tucker is still a possibility. Lauren, we are not done with significant trades between now and Monday morning's hot stove.
I like that. Between Bellinger, Tucker, and Christian Walker, who's most likely, I'm putting you on the spot, to be a New York Yankee at opening day?
Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger's most likely, because I think that the asking price will be most reasonable. And while the Yankees have now parted with 2 players here, they still have enough depth, Lauren, to make a Cody Bellinger trade.
You like this deal for both sides, yes?
I do. I think it was the kind of deal the Brewers have made in the past, they have to make. And they still traded Corbin Burns last winter, and they made it to the postseason anyway, Lauren.
Devin Williams to the New York Yankees for Caleb Durbin and Nestor Cortez. Breaking news on MLB Network on this Friday. Thanks for joining us.